Sorry, I'm running a little behind. I had a friend pop over and give me a quick visit. So, hey Deb. Anyways, I had a late lunch today and then got here not too long ago, and then I had a friend unexpectedly stop by. So that's why I'm a little bit late. So hold on. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I am Nancy Yawner, coming to you live from the heart of our home, my kitchen, where I share a little bit of real estate, a little bit of health and home with you on a consistent basis. And today I'm going to be talking to you about our home decor swap party gathering that we had over the weekend. And I'm going to give you some instructions if you want to do it yourself. I'm also going to show you a couple things that I ended up with at the home decor swap. I'm going to continue a little bit about my mother-in-law's refresh of her bedroom. We finally got the bookcases all set. My stager helped me, Teresa, and then I'm going to share a really good tip with you. So anyways, excuse me. Oh, and if you live here locally, I just had lunch at it's my new favorite spot. I think I've been there like so many times. A friend of mine took me there, and it's called Mancha. It's a Mexican restaurant. And if you like ceviche, they have the best ceviche. I never liked it, but now I do. It is so delicious. So anyways, it's in downtown Leesburg. So they're my new best friends over there. But anyways, a home decor swap. So what it is, we sent out an invite and then we gave them instructions on what to do. And the idea is, if you want to get rid of something at your home, oh, hey Grace, how you doing? If you want to get rid of something in your home and want to bring it to the swap, and then maybe you'll end up with something. And so the instructions were that you could bring 3 to 5 items, and they would have to be items that you could carry from your car. Well, not everyone reads instructions. And actually it ended up to my personal benefit, which I'll show you at the end. And a lot of people actually brought more than 5. Some people brought 7, 9 items. So we had a lot to look at and decide if we wanted it. And how it works, it's so fun. When you come in, you get 6 clothespins with your number on it, okay? And then you get to, we had some nice light refreshments, and we got to visit and, gather and connect. And then while we're doing the connecting, my stager and my assistant, who's a professional organizer, they kind of set everything up. So they would take your items and put them up. And Teresa did a fabulous job, staging everything to make it look really, like retail. Anyway, so you would have your 6 clothespins, and what would happen is like we had all kinds of things. We had a big teddy bear, vases, trays, wreaths, a Santa, some holiday items, all kinds of things. And the little card would be in front of the item. And so, we would mix and mingle and visit. And so it was a 2-hour event. So it was from 10 to 12. So about 10:45, excuse me, I started letting people know we're going to start working the room with the items at 11. So I gave them some time. Anyways, bottom line, if you wanted something, you would put your clothespin on the little card of the item. So if there was only 1 clothespin, you ended up with it. But if there was 4 clothespins, we would take them, and obviously we would put them in a bowl, and then someone would draw the number. So if you're the one that was drawn, you got that item. And it was fun because people were like, oh, you know, I can't believe you got that. Or, hey, sorry, I got it. Ha, ha, ha. So anyways, it was really fun. People have asked me to do it again. We did this one time before, and it was called a holiday decor swap with, you know, and we might do one for the upcoming holiday season, like for Thanksgiving, November, Halloween and Christmas. We could say you could bring, you know, a few, depending on which holiday you wanted to bring, whatever you wanted to bring. So if we did it in September, but someone had the idea of doing it with your, like, this was home accessories, if you will, but if personal accessories, like maybe purses, you know, gently used, or bracelets, jewelry, maybe an eyeglass case or something like that. I have like bath salts that have never been used, never opened, that maybe, you know, something like that. So something more, not for the home, more personal. So someone suggested that too. So it was just a lot of fun. So this is one of the things I ended up with, and it's beautiful book about outdoor living. So it's really pretty just to kind of sit on a coffee table with it open. And it's really pretty. I don't even know who brought this. Anyways, so I ended up with that. I ended up with, oh, here, look. Let me see. Let me move this chair. So you're like, what are you going to do with that? But anyways, I ended up with 2 of these orange chairs. But I have them outside, and in all actuality, I think they'll be really good for staging. So, you know, in the meantime, I can have them outside at my house, and when I need a pop of color in a house, they're light, they're easy to transport. There's certain things that you want when you're staging a house. You don't want heavy furniture. So that's kind of fun. And then let me show you a little bit of a refresh. And this other thing I ended up with, so this guy brought some really big items in his truck. And I ended up, because we didn't have one, let me turn you around, with a headboard for Minnie's room. And I used to have those pictures right there that were hanging there, and there was no headboard. But I'm not sure I'm going to keep it. I was wondering what you guys think. I mean, the colors is really nice, and it's kind of handsome. It kind of goes with the flavor of the room, right? And so anyways, but again, we could use that for staging very easily. And then I'm going to share with you, Teresa did my bookcases, so it's nice to have those done. And there's personal pictures. Makes a nice guest room. We have our yearbooks down there, albums down there. Someone wants to write a personal note. There's a little gratitude note card there. Some live plants. This I noticed Teresa, my stager, put in there. That came from the swap. So, but again, that's a good staging piece. Actually, all this stuff I could use for staging. So, but this makes a really nice guest room now. When we had company, I had their little water there. So anyway, so this room is finally done after Minnie passed a little year in April of last year. So feels, you know, good to get it refreshed. Anyways, so last thing I'm going to share with you this Tuesday, a tip, and it's a great, great tip. And I have to take you out to the garage to show it to you. So this tip, let me see here, if I can show you. So we recently changed that light fixture to the black rim, and so I wanted to change out my door handle to match. And so you can see the door handle here that matches. So this is what we got. But this is the tip. If you want to really be in like Flynn, so this is an example, like when I come home, I've got my scarf because I always get cold in a restaurant or in the grocery store or whatnot, shopping or something. So, and this is from Jerry. I love this mug. I always have this mug. This is Jerry's dealership. So then when I come home and I got all this stuff, let's see. Look, so the best thing about this is, look. You see that? That is the best tip. Do not do around. Hi, Bella. Do not do around. Let me see if I can show that to you better. See? Voila. If you had a round, you couldn't do it. So my stager suggested it, and every time I come home and my hands are full, I think of her. I mean, when you have groceries, whoops, you know, it really comes in handy. I'm telling you, that's like the best tip ever. So anyways, that's it. Let me know if you decide to do a home decor swap. And we're happy to send you our instructions or directions or what have you. 2 hours is the perfect time. And so that's it. I'm like literally been running all day. So that's it. I hope you guys are having a great week. And I will see you next week. It's the last Tuesday of the month. And then I'm going to be taking August off, actually. And so I won't be doing any from the heart of the home in the month of August. I'll be on travel. My husband will be here. But so that'll be fun. And so I'll see you next week. In the meantime, thumbs up, lots of love, and keep smiling. Okay? All right. See you next week.